What up, Keyforge? I am xoque, and we are here for the start of Terran Keyforge League number 3. There's been a few matches already, but this will be my first round matchup. What's up, Orion? Nice to see you. So this league is played with all sealed Vault Masters 2025 decks. Everybody got 3 random decks. Before the match, you decide which of your deck is going to play Archon, which is Reversal, and which is Short Adaptive, and then you play a best of 3 match. And each round, the order changes of what format you play first, second, and third. So this week is Archon, Reversal, and then Short Adaptive. So, let us get ready.
Welcome to the Terran Keyforge League.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Christian. All right, so I'm just letting them know I'm ready to share my formats. And let me get in so I can show you what decks I have. So, actually, this is one of Ian's I was just taking a look at. Okay, so we have Exarch Pitneck, the Master Pilot. Saurian Shadows Unfathomable. It's got a Chain Gang with Speed Sigil and double Subtle Chain. Double Prefectus Ludo. Double Tangy Mangy, an Abyssal Sight, a Clippig and Ideal. We have the infamous Master of Nivault. Geistoid Shadows Unfathomable, another Speed Sigil. It's got the Dark Discovery Suite. And finally, we have Urban L of the Fierce Vault. We have Shopping Spree and Trade Secrets, a Puzzling Trinket. We have a triple Mars First, double Key Abduction, although we don't really have anything to set that up. And then we have a Ronnie and a Manchego. And a Borrow. Is that like our only... Yeah, that's our only artifact control in all 3 decks. Okay, so... Okay, so... I decided to go with Exarch as my Archon deck, Infamous Master as my Reversal, and Urban L as Short Adaptive. Although Infamous Master can do some stuff, it just seemed not as consistent. Okay, so he's going Archon for his 93 SAS deck, as expected. Reversal for his 74 SAS and Adaptive for his 80 SAS deck. Okay. So, let's start up an Archon match. Exarch. Okay. So it's going to be Exarch versus Vault Master Ancient Crackle Otkel. So this is probably going to be a slaughter. I'm giving up 18 SAS. I can't really outboard him because he's got 22C. I guess a lot of it is a stealing. Yeah, we'll have to see how it plays. I don't know. Sass, I'm sure, is not dialed in. All right, I'm the first player. Let's see, a 2/3/2, which isn't great. I think I want to discard it. This board, this can do kind of big board shadows, actually. But we're gonna mulligan that. All right, that's a little bit better. 2/4. Maybe we play out a creature here. Play out the Tangy Mangy. And then probably play through the rest of our unfathomable. Oh, Kronos and then Archon's callback. That's pretty strong. So we're gonna first brain drain. Irradiated Ember, Deep Probe, Kaboom, Mind Your Elders, Phase Shift, Subtle Change, Sinwix, Abold, Crimson Dax, and Articulated Wren. Okay, so he's got 6 Mars. He's got to be going Mars. I'm thinking we either get rid of the Deep Probe or one of the creatures. Yeah, let's get rid of that Deep Probe. So we got to remember that that's coming next turn. Let's also take out the Chronos, although I don't think he's got a lot of draw pips. The Kaboom and Archon's callback. Oh, so we got one off of that. That's nice. Yeah, so let's reap here then. We'll damage it. And we'll put that out and end turn. I might want to go Shadows here just to play my Ronnie because he might be able to Deep Probe me the next turn. Hey, they fixed Mind Your Elders. That's cool. So let's go Shadows. First we'll Subtle Chain, see what we get. We get a Phase Shift. That's pretty good. Then we'll Ronnie, and then we'll Life for Life Ronnie into Sinwax. Not quite getting a check. Okay, we have double Ostracize and Stomp in hand. Ian goes Logos. Ooh, Articulated Wren and Eddie coming out. That's pretty good. Might be a time for a catch and release here, actually. They're drop 4 up to 6. Then what are they? Oh, they're seeing if they're going to use their Articulated Wren. Okay. These are all super high value here. Is it worth 2 chains yet? Phew, that's tough. Maybe we just ostracize them? Then we won't get to check. But let's do it. Let's purge Eddie. Purge a Wren and stomp the Kronos. It hurts giving away that Ember, but making sure that I don't have to deal with those again. He has another Articulated Wren as well, so he's going to have enough speed already that it'll be nice to get rid of some of that. Oh, we have a Speed Sigil in hand. I don't think we want to go this next turn. I think we want to go into Unfathomable, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, the speed sigil might not be a good idea. He also has a chain gang, and both Sinwax of Bold scare me. One of them is dead, but the other one is not. So he can probably get more value out of it than me. Okay, he deeps probes my Unfathomable. He does get 2 of my creatures there. So now we might need to go Shadows. Discards his Kaboom. Scoop up my Tangy Mangy. And that's it. Okay. He's gone through a lot of Mars already. He hasn't even gone Shadows, so when he does, that's gonna hurt. Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot. I mean, the bow knivings, he might have those in archive. He'll just bring those out later. Yeah, we just gotta go for it. We'll do that just so that we can get to check. And also potentially set up, which we didn't know, but now that we have J Vinda, we could potentially set up a steal with that. Alright, here comes the Shadows. Assuming this is gonna hurt. Subtle Chain takes out the Chosen One, that hurts. Vandalize takes out Abyssal Sight, that hurts. Second Vandalize takes out my Miasma, ouch. Alright, he's up to 7 Ember. We know he's got Steel coming too. Bow Kniving, luckily, doesn't steal yet, but it gets to be readied because of the Speed Sigil. Oh, here comes a Nerve Blast. Huge burst, up to 9. Okay, so we go into Shadows as well. I guess we could have Tangy Mangied him. No, let's get some value here. Steal 1 there. We should have reaped with Finch Cloak first. That's alright. Subtle Chain taking out a Shoulder Id. Okay. So we burst up to 11. Let's see, what other Ember Control does he have? The Eddie's gone. It's just mostly the Steel. The Sinwax of Bold could do some damage. Okay, Velum comes out, it reaps, archives a card, and Quantum Compass comes out. Okay. So we get our second key. He's also near his second key. I think we go back into Shadows here. We can steal. we're just going to burst up to 10. And he can steal one with a Bowknifing if he's got shadows, but if we can like burst one more turn, we might be able to pull this out. But he is getting through his deck, so he might be able to get to like the other Sinwax. He's already played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Mars. So he's got 4 out of this last 13. Okay, into Logos. Candle unit comes out, takes out my Avinda. Hide comes out. Quantum Compass Archives. Okay, so I get 4 here. So if I go back in the shadows, we know he's got 2 Bowknifings coming. So that's going to hurt. In shadows I can get 3 Ember, I can only get up to 7. Oh, and with the candle unit, that's actually... I could fight and reap here so that I get to check at 6, take out the candle unit. Force the Bowknifings. I think I gotta do that. We gotta force the Bowknifings out. I think he's also got a chain gang. So he could steal potentially 5 this turn. Yep, there goes shadows, all the archives. Quantum Compass archives its top. Chain gang comes first. Then Mesis app, then a double Bowknifing as expected. So yeah, stealing 5. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have a good follow here, so I could do a catch and release, but that likely just gives him Bowknifings in his hand. But we can do the Tangy Mangy. Ah, that's interesting. Let's hope he discarded those. He got a Bowknifing back, unfortunately. So he could steal 2 more. It's calculated risk. I think I had to take it. What else does he have? He's got the Sinwax. So he can make me capture Chu. More or less steal Chu. Okay, so now we go Saurian. First we go Ludo. Then we go Tracerian Legionary over here. Ward that guy. Ludo's gonna fight off Bolter. Then we try Syrian Legionary here and ward Ludo, and then Cornison Octavia comes over here. Ooh, and we got Faust the Great. That's huge. Chain Gang is still in the draw. We don't have some of our other Saurian. Faust the Great could potentially save this game for us, though, but he still has a lot of creature control. Have we seen it all? He's got 3 Kabooms, so we know a Kaboom could come down now. But he goes into Logos. What's he got in Logos here? He could Binate Rupture. Or Knowledge is Power, dang. Oh, but he took his Archive, okay. Hide Reaps and draws 2. Chronos comes down. Okay, so he puts out a scary board, but he's gonna be able to draw back into a whole bunch of Bonithians again. That's too bad. I think we go Unfathomable here. I'm thinking of killing my Tingy Mangy. I think I'm going to. So we're gonna discard the Maelstrom. I think that Tengi Mangi fights Articulated Wren, kills it, Thundertoe the Yushu. Okay, we got our other Ludo. We got Tertiate as well, which isn't bad. I mean, if we just reaped out, they go back. He goes back into Logos. Binate Rupture gets him to 6. Chronos Reaps to 7. Alright, so I wish we had this Nemaleech before, although he wasn't haunted anyway. So we'll go back into Saurian. We're going to use this Tricerian Legionary to fight off the... No, to reap. Then we're going to tertiate. Oh, wait. This is going to leave our Faust unprotected. Let's see, tertiate's rounding up. Okay, so if we fight with a Ludo, we can take out 2 of ours. That way I can put the Faust behind the Trisyrian Legionary. And then put the Ludo over here. Reap, and then capture Chew. So hey, we even got the check here. What's in our draw? The Callipygan Ideal. Ah, too bad we didn't draw that. That would have been nice. But we potentially have a chance. What's up, Ember Meaties? Nice to see you. We are nearing the finish of our Archon match. I'm outclassed by 18 SAS, but it's a close game. I think he's still got the advantage because I think he's got a whole bunch of steel coming. We go with Marzo, so the Kaboom is coming. That'll be game. First irradiated Ember. Kaboom will get him up to 9. The most I can steal is the Chain Gang 1. Yep, there's a Kaboom. Oh yeah, with. Oh, Memrox to gain Chew with the Archive. That's nice. And let's see. Oh, and Mind Your Elders to take me off check. He's not. Yeah, I don't have anything I can do. Would have been nice to have all these Vindas out at once, but it was a close one, but just couldn't happen. Up against your blood brother. Ah, nice. Okay. We know he still had a lot of steel left too, so it was going to be a upward battle. All right, on to reversal. Okay, new game. Reversal. Let's see, what did I say I was bringing for reversal? Yeah, this guy. Infamous Master of Knife Vaults. There we go. Okay. Okay, so. Alright. Good luck and have fun. So what do we want to start with here? We have Binate Rupture. Let's see, let's pull it over. Binate Rupture, Triple Lethological, Phase Shift. I mean, it'd be nice to start with like Chew Sutterkins. What else is good starting? Maybe Ambrosia Outpost. Illusions of Glorander would be interesting. And they only have 13 creatures. They do have a Speed Sigil. They do have a Dark Discovery. And 14 Ember Pips, plus they can be Geist my creatures. So that's something to be aware of. Articulated Wren here is actually not bad for... Yeah, let's do that. We'll keep it. Oh, I forgot I was going second. It's still not bad.
It's time for reversal. For this format, there is no rehearsal. Wow, terrible rhyme. Sorry.
That's a good one. Oh, and I got vandalized right away, taking out my effervescent principle. How rude. All right, we go logos, articulated rend, candle unit, and we will put Minerva's wings on the candle unit and discard the binate rupture. And we will not ready the Wren. But we drew mostly other stuff here, so okay. Go into Unfathomable. Ooh, sleep with the fishes to take out the Wren. That's no good. Discarding catch and release twice and then drawn down. More disruption. Discarding my Sutterkin. No. And what did he put on the bottom? I don't even know what he put on the bottom? Huh. I thought it would tell me. Yeah, I guess it doesn't say that it tells you, so never mind. Okay, so let's yeah, I guess let's not go into Saurian. I really do want the Odoac on the board, but I want to get some potential use out of the Ostracize, so instead we will go and just put 3 creatures on the board, and the Kariki Germinator is going to put, I think, Effervescent Principle back on the bottom. We drew into 2 more Unfathomable, so we might just go right back into it. Illusions of Grandeur might be nice here. Yeah, dude, man, I want some VM25 decks too, like, and I just wanted to have this tournament just to get a feel for like the set, but it does look like it's got some cool stuff in it. And like I actually sent in to the contact on keyforging.com and just said like, let us buy this. Like, let us give you money. I mean, come on. Uh oh man, he is taking all my cards. Merkins to play my Covetous Hema, hit and run to play Merkins again and play my Stomp to take out Kariki Germinator. And Nerve Blast coming down. Oh, but there's nothing to steal. Okay. Okay, so now we say you gotta go Shadows. Or actually, does he? Yeah. Okay, so choose a house. If your opponent does not choose it, gain 3. So we say you gotta go Shadows. Put out Kelping Hands, we'll reap here. And then I think we'll fight off the Merkins. Okay. Ooh, epic poem. Will our covetous Hema survive? Is he going to go Shadows and give us a key potentially? He goes Shadows. Hugger Mugger, that's it. Perfect. Okay, Saurian we go. Ambrosia Outpost coming down. Oh, we're going to do the epic poem. Oh, but then we won't get an Ember on Odoac. Let's see, how much steel does he have again? He's got the J Venda and the Chain Gang. All right, we might have a way to get some there later. So we're going to go all in for the bursting here. And then we're gonna purge it as a hugger mugger and inchurn. I'm a maybe for Vegas right now, and like a super maybe for KFC. Besides that, nothing. What about you? Shoot for Vegas again? All right, that'd be great. Vegas usually's got a good crew. All right. He goes Unfathomable, wipes out my board with Echoing Death Knell. Adult Swim. I did get to draw an extra one because he reaped before the with the candle unit out. So I get a key, and then he gets a check, but I get to Effervescent Principle him. So we'll go logos here. First, we'll do Effervescent Principle. Let's see, how much logos do we have left? We only have 3 logos left, so we're probably not going to want to use a draw 2 cards here. So we'll go Lethologica, 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 and I guess we could draw 2 more. I think that is better than capturing. So, we didn't draw anything. That's too bad. I was hoping for getting a Lethologica again. That would have been awesome. Okay, they just went Unfathomable. So we're going to phase shift Illusions of Grandeur back into Unfathomable. And let's see, do we discard this Effervescent Principle? Yeah. We just got to keep the gas on. Also, maybe if it Vegas, that'd be awesome to see you at Vegas, Orion. 5-0 in sealed, top 4 in Archon. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've gotten top 4 both times. I've been to 2 vaults, top 4 both times. One in Archon and one in sealed. So definitely would like to go back. I don't expect top 4, especially I don't feel like I have any decks that can do anything this time, but we'll see. Ooh, he goes Geistoid. Atomic Destabilizer comes down. Portal Guardian boos himself, Ectocharge, gets the first key, but I get a key, and I only need 3 more Ember. I mean, Logos has been working, so Logos, play out the other Sutterkin so we can reap and draw 3. Lethologica into Articulated Wren. And then do we just fight here to get rid of this guy, or do we draw and try and keep the Lethologica thing going? I think we got to get rid of this, so we'll just fight. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll discard that. Wait, what did I do? Oh, yeah. Oh, he didn't have any to capture. Ah, darn. I screwed up twice there. Screwed up a whole bunch of times there. Okay. Yeah, hanging out with cool peeps and just playing some Keyforge. I mean, I would love like Vaultmaster sealed pods. I mean, that'd be awesome. Yeah, yeah. My plan was to fight with him, but of course he can't fight or reap because of Minerva's ring, so I really screwed that up. I guess I can stomp him. Portal Guardian takes out a Sutterkin. BR Geist is going to get something from his own. Merkins, alright. What's he get? Lethologica to take out his Dive Deep. You know, that means he's got Dark Discovery in hand. But I already cycled. He does get to capture 3. Okay, so sleep with the fishes. Can I do anything there? I can stomp, but I kind of need to stomp my own. Let's see what our options are here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll capture 1. Wait, is that right? I'm seeing how much ember I can get in Saurian. 1, 2, 3. So that's up to 5. I can only get one of these back. 6. Okay, and then this would capture 1 back, and then I'd lose 1. Or I would lose 1 for when it's captured. Okay. I could get rid of the candle unit just by going unfathomable here. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. Then we don't have to worry about it. I capture all Ember again, so that it wouldn't have mattered anyway. We will do Trawler. Oh, wow. We got a whole bunch of Saurian going on here. Yeah, no, that would have been a good idea too. Use an outpost to get it off the board. Yeah, Vegas is fun. There's always like at least 10 bears there as well, so it's always good to go with the team. Ooh, brain drain. Oh no, he gets to see my hand. Is he gonna take the epic poem? Probably. There's a lot to choose from. Let's see, what have we not seen from him? Dino Synergy is, yeah, there's so much Dino Synergy here. Okay, he takes out the Stomp. Dark Discovery. Okay, can he call it? Oh, he takes out my Odoac. That's too bad that it had a damage pip. Ah, dang. So he wants his Portal Guardian to survive. Okay. Understandable. He names Binate Reptor and Ostracize, but does not get a key. And Physoloa comes down. Okay. He discarded Covetous Hema, and I had a Brain Drain. Yeah, okay. So obviously we're going Saurian here. We're obviously epic poming this trawler. Let's see. Yeah. Get up to a whole bunch. Play out all of our creatures. What what do we want on our bottom? I mean, they just did the Dark Discovery, right? So, yeah, he doesn't have a way to get it back, I don't think. So I think it's okay to put something on the bottom of our deck and take another Ember. Do the Gargantuan, take an Ember, and enchant. And we will, yeah, do the Trawler again. Okay, up to check at 9. I put Veil of Ectoplasm under Master Plan, captured all my opponent's Ember on a Dino turn, Imperial Forge, and then 6 Sempered. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I didn't realize there was Master Plan in the set too. That is nuts. Okay, Ian's Go and Geistoid. Fighting to capture more. This is haha, oops. That's not enough. Even with this, he wouldn't have been able to capture enough because it had 3 Ember on it, right? Beergeist for... Oh, I put Trawler in my discard. That's too bad. Oh, but Trawler won't help him, but the other one will. Covetous Hemo will as well. Tangy Mingy would have done it as well. Oh, and then Empathic Malice. Okay, so he's got a lot going on. But so do we. So we'll go just right back into Saurian. First, we're going to ostracize this. We'll stomp that. Play down Golden Spiral. Yeah, we'll just purge that guy. We'll stomp this guy. Put an Ember there. This guy will come out. This guy will fight here. Get 3 more Ember. This guy will just reap. We'll use this to put this guy back under, to take 1 Ember there, and get up to check at 14. And then we will exhaust that guy. Let's see, he hasn't gone much shadows. I think he's got 2 shadows where he could steal with. He goes Unfathomable, Sleeping with the Fishes, Echoing Death Knell, Dive Deep, Drawn Down, and that's it. On to Short Adaptive. Now things get interesting. Hema would have moved it to your side of the board if you hadn't killed it. Oh, because of Crispus? Oh, yeah. So he could have stolen 3? Oh, yeah. That's pretty interesting. That's a super interesting interplay with Biergeist. Okay. All right. 1-1 short adaptive 2. Rule it all. Adaptive best of 1. And that means I'm going to be playing Urban L of the Fierce Vault, which has some interesting stuff in Equidon, some speed in Mars, some steel and shadows, and then I think he's playing this one. Yeah, Sob Master, Sob Chime, Vault Master, Sob Chime, Ursi. So I have not calculated what chains might look like here. He's got a lot of speed. Double Bren with Life for Life, Miasma. Let's see, can this get much Ember on the board? Shrewd Investor. Double Security Detail. could help with the epic poems, Imperial Forges, and Exiling. Yeah, so I think we're definitely going theirs here. The question is how many? There are some things I like about mine, but it is definitely not as fast. What disruption do I have? Subtle chain mostly is it. Although he's got Merkins. Oh yeah, I got a Merkins too. Okay. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Let's go right up to 6. Now mine does have some neat tricks. The question is, how many chains will it take for me to get those off? And with like all of his Ember control, how much would slow that down? Okay, but 7. None of these have a ton of speed. Let's see. So, what are all the ways to kill Bren the Fanatic? Sack of coins, life for life, de-escalation if he's. Oh yeah, then lets me archive 3. Stomp. Oh, pale in insignificance potentially. All right, so he's got a bunch of ways to potentially kill Brend. I love that. I mean that's a pretty big factor. What are my key cheats? So yeah, key objection, which doesn't do anything. Imperial Forge, yeah. We're gonna go another one. We're gonna go another one. He's got 16 Ember, I got 15 Ember. Okay. If I take mine, I can still go either way, as any good game can. Oh, he lets me have his for 8. Okay. So what I need to make sure I take care of on my deck is killing the Yandy Links and the Bolter as soon as they come out, because they can actually make a ton of Ember. Oh, I'm going to keep this hand. This is pretty good. Oh, Compod. That's a great start. We'll go Equidon here. We'll go this, this, and that. But I'm getting all my Equidon. Let's see. I have an auction off, which I just drew. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, he goes in the Marzo. So maybe he gets some good value already. There's a Yandy Links. Yandy Links. Okay. Oh, with a Mars first. Very nice. Yeah, we got to auction that off immediately. Yeah, so he's almost a check already. Discarding Manchego, discarding a security detail, discarding Kaboom. Okay. So we go Equidon, we purge that right away, play this out here, and we're just going to fight this off here. Holy cow, we are drawing so much Equidon. This is actually really lucky. We should have super high amounts of shadows and Saurian later. Uh-oh, Merkins comes down, plays my Ludo, and Chain Gang comes down. Okay. Well, we'll go Equidon again. I think we fight off the Chain Gang. That can get really bad with cycling subtle chains. Okay, so what will we have coming? We need to get to our shadows. The shadows is amazing in this deck. He steals Chew, which trades secrets. Shopping spree and de-escalation. Okay. We go in the Saurian. Regrettable Meteor, Ludo, and Faust the Great. He still forges, but for 7. Oh, and then we get all of our nice shadows. A turn too late. So close, so close. He shuttle chains my 6 Semper, fights the Faust, and borrows. Okay, so we will go here. Seeker Needle. Brand. Magma. We could get to check here, but I think we're just going to hold that. Alright, Ian goes Equidon. Puzzling Trinket. Pen Pal. Ledger Domain. Damage and return the Pen Pal. Huh, interesting. Is that what he wanted to do? Ooh, and Grizzly Exchange, which puts my top 5 of my cards in the discard pile back into my deck, which I don't remember what those were. We'll go right back into shadows here. Reap. Reap. Merkins for Avinda. And then Life for Life the Brend. And yeah, we'll shoot our Merkins. Okay, jumping up to 11 Ember. We get our second Brend and a Bonithing on in the draw. We could kill our second Brend with a Stomp if we needed to. We also have Sack of Coins coming. And de-escalation. Okay. Alright, Ian goes into Mars. Key Abduction. It's actually really nice having that Avinda. Yandy links Mind Your Elders to capture 3 And I get my first key. So we're going to go right back into shadows. We'll steal one here. We'll play out our Bren the Fanatic and discard Lapisaurus. Let's see. I think we'd rather have him discard than getting an extra ember here. He discards lights out. That's perfect. Getting back up to check at 9. Having a really big shadows board. Okay, he goes into shadows. Oubliettes the Brend. That's a good finish. Ronnie the Wrist Clocks and Hugger Mugger. Well, we get our second key, and we have a whole bunch of shadows out here, so let's see, what shall we do here? Yeah, let's go back into shadows. We're gonna fight the Hugger Mugger here, and then here. We'll do that. Well, he will get steal 1 ember, but that's all right. And then we'll reap and reap. Okay, he's to his final 6 cards. What's he got in there? Not sure. Going into Mars. He might have 2 more Mars first. Have we only seen? No, we've seen 2 of them. Okay. Key abduction. Bolter. And there's a Mars first. So who's he going to take out? The J Vinda, probably? Or the Faust the Great. Those are both good options. I'm guessing it's one of those 2? No, he decides to purge the Merkins. Okay. So let's see. I could either stop the key here, or I could get to check. One, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, we're just gonna get a check. We'll reap there. I'm not that worried about the bolter. So he gets the second key, and I get to check for the third key. He goes into Equidon, trade secrets, so some stealing going on. Ooh, steals 4. Nice. I think we just get back to check here. And also have him discard a card, Mars first. It's not bad. We'll get to check, and if we need to, we can go into Equidon to stop the key. All right. He's going shadows. Borrowing the Seeker Needle is pretty good, actually. Damaging the Faust. Using the Seeker Needle to kill the Faust. Merkins to play with Tricerian Legionary, and that's game. All right, we did it. We got our first TKL match done. Well played to Ian. I think this format's pretty cool for just checking out different aspects of a set. So I might be something I want to do again once we get our prophetic visions, if people like it. So we'll see. So, but I think that's it for the stream. Thanks guys for watching. We'll probably be back next week with another TKL match and possibly the final refrain, although it's probably more likely that they won't be at a good time for me, and so other people will be picking them up, but we'll see. Cool. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, it's been super busy for you, I'm sure. All right, but before we go, um, let's just check in to see what Christian T. Peterson has to say.
The final refrain is awesome. And why aren't we selling VM25? Do we hate money?
Right, Christian? I mean, come on, what the heck? All right. Yeah. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. You all have a good night or day wherever you're at, and as always, forge responsibly. See you guys. Take care.